Why do we care so much about other people's opinions, even those of total strangers? Why do we choose to do things, or not to do things, because of how we anticipate other people will perceive us? The truth is, everyone wants to feel accepted. It's a universal human desire. This is because from an evolutionary standpoint, fitting in and having the trust and respect of our peers ensured much higher chances of survival, and hence the need to belong is in our DNA. But sometimes this need does us more harm than good, as we make what others think of us more important than what we think of ourselves. It makes us overlook our wants and needs, judge ourselves more harshly, and be uncomfortable in our own bodies. All too often, we tiptoe our way through life by doing things in order to please others, because that's what everyone else does. We worry how we are going to look, dressed up in a certain way, what our colleagues will think if we speak out, and we fear the judgment of friends and family if we decide to date a certain person or change career path. We constantly feel that we are not good enough, not likable enough, not smart enough, not good-looking enough. Eventually, our whole lives become molded by how we think other people perceive us, and this is a terrible way to live. It stops us from living our best life. This is why, in order to regain back happiness and self-confidence, you should start caring less about what other people think, embracing the fact that doing so is not selfish, but just healthy. Here are 4 key tips that can help you accomplish just that. Number 1. Remember that you're not that special. Human beings are naturally inclined to think that the world revolves around them, and social media amplifies this noise. This underlying belief that you need to perform for an always watching and always critiquing audience creates massive anxiety. We go through our days worrying about how other people might be judging us, and as a result, we are less spontaneous and joyful than we could be. The truth is, nearly everyone around us is worrying about the exact same thing, and we all consistently overestimate how much and how badly others think about us. Ultimately, nobody really cares about your imperfect Instagram post, what you've done on the weekend, or if you missed your weight loss goals. This is not to say that you are irrelevant as a person, but that the constant dread to prove yourself is unnecessary. Remembering that you are not that special helps you keep things in perspective. Number 2. Think about the worst-case scenario. You will never be able to stop people from judging you, but you can stop it from affecting you. Think about the worst thing that could possibly happen when someone is judging you or what you're doing. Chances are, nothing. Absolutely nothing will happen. And if something did happen, more than likely it's not going to be that bad. Now think, what is the worst thing that will happen if you don't do the thing that makes you happy, because you are concerned with what other people will say or think? Let us give you the answer. You won't live your life to the fullest. You will give up any chance at being really happy and at peace with yourself. Doesn't that sound like a much worse scenario in comparison to a mild, negative judgment for your choices? Number 3. Realize that you can't, and don't need to, please everyone. No matter what you do, or how hard you try, people will always have an opinion. Some are going to dislike you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Don't waste your time trying to get everyone to like you, because it's impossible. Think about this for a second. All it takes is 51% of votes to become President of the United States. This means that the most powerful person in the world operates without the support of potentially half of the country. So no matter who you are or what you do, there will always be people who won't agree with you. Instead of worrying about them, do what makes you happy and believe is right. As long as you're doing things with a good heart, that's all that really matters. Let other people like you not because of who you're trying to be, but because of who you genuinely are. Number 4. Find your tribe. As mentioned early on in this video, we all strive to belong and feel accepted. However, you should never need to change who you are in order to fit in. That's why finding your tribe is so important. Your tribe is made up of people that share commonalities, like the same interests, values, and morals, or possess the traits you aspire to. Your tribe members are people who accept you just as you are. They support you through difficult times in your life, provide you with a sense of community, and encourage you to pursue your dreams. To get started in finding your tribe, you should become fully comfortable with being yourself. Then surround yourself with like-minded people and engage in activities that inspire you or you deeply enjoy. And be sure that somewhere out there are people who can identify with you and appreciate you for who you are. Alright, now these were the 4 key tips to stop caring too much about what other people think. And we cannot stress enough how important this is. If you want to live life to the fullest, make it a rule to always stay true to yourself. Don't waste time trying to conform to the wishes and wants of others. Cultivate authenticity, and you'll find those you are meant to be with. Don't be afraid to present your true, imperfect self to the world. It's only then that true belonging happens. Until then, thanks for watching High Living, and see you next time for yet more tips on how to level up your life.